Hello friends, Bumblegum back again with the final video in this series on disk partitioning and data retention. So the final video in this series is all about how to recover your data after you've had to reinstall Windows, which is a nasty job, but nevertheless something you have to do from time to time. There's no way to avoid it. Sooner or later you're going to have to reinstall Windows and you don't want to lose your data. Okay, in the previous two videos I've shown you how to create a new partition on your hard drive, and the second video detailed how to move your data and some software in place to keep your app data up to date. So that's all in place now on a separate partition, and now we're going to go into how to recover it once you've had to reinstall Windows. So let's get right on and go along with it now. Okay, so here we are in my PC. Now, for all intents and purposes, I've reinstalled Windows. I actually didn't. What I did is I deleted that user account and recreated it again. So it's back to a pristine account. Now, one of the things I must mention is you must create your account in the same username as you did before. If you don't, the software won't find the data and it won't be able to work. So do make sure that you have the same name. So mine is once again Bumble, which it was in the previous video. However, I have actually moved things onto a different partition. That should make no difference. It's under D now. If you watched the last video, you'll probably remember that I mentioned that I got myself stuck on the letter D when I should have been using E. Anyway, so it's in the D drive. That's down here, and it's under Users, Bumble. So that's the data that we've got in place from the previous installation. And it's got all of our precious data in there. Okay, now I just have a look at my notes. The first thing you've got to do, I've created a new script to make things a bit easier for you to get all your data back, and all the app data anyway. So the first thing you must do is go to the link that I've provided in the video and get the restore app data underscore global command file, the script, and put it into your scripts directory, which is under D scripts in my case. And that script is this one here, restore app data underscore global. Now you'll notice that we're not showing any the dot command cmd on the files here, so I'm going to go in and make a change to my view settings. I like to show the extension on the files. I don't like it when it doesn't have the extensions. I'm going to show the hidden files, and I'm also going to untick that hide extensions for known file types. I don't like that on. I don't know why they put that there. Okay, apply that. Okay, now we've got the extensions showing. Okay, so the first thing we need to do now is to put back in place the system variables. If you don't have this PC on your screen, the way to turn it on is to go into Settings, go to Personalization, then onto Themes, and you'll see Desktop Icon Settings under that heading. Just tick that box for computer. Click OK, and you'll have it on your screen. Right click on that, Properties, Advanced System Settings, Environment Variables. Okay, down in the System Variables, we are going to create a new variable, as we did last time, called App Data BU. And the path for that, and your path might be different once again if you've got your data partition on a different drive than D. Put whatever drive letter you're using. Mine is D Users. Click on OK. Double click on the path variable. Come down to the bottom and click New D /scripts. Click OK. Okay, that's that. Now, what else we got to do? Okay, right, we're ready to run that script. Now we need to have that script copied into your scripts directory. And once you've done that, we're going to open an elevated command task. So, Windows X, click on the command prompt admin. It's taking its time. Here we go. Yes. And all we need to do is say restore app data underscore global. Oops, only one A, and hit enter. And it'll go ahead and copy all of that app data back into your user directory, and it's done. Close the command prompt. The only other thing we need to do, well, a bit more work actually, is to relocate all of the user's shell folders. So you come down into your user directory. Before we do that, one good idea that makes things a bit easier to do, if you come down to where your user directory is on your data partition, you just right click on the name and tell it to pin to quick access. Makes things a lot easier. Much easier to find that folder if you do that. Okay, having done that, I'm going to move that right up the top. I found that makes it easier. We now need to relocate all shell folders. Now, you know the shell folders are already there. We relocated them in the last video. And if you remember, they had a location tab on each of those in the properties. But you'll notice there's no location tab on them now. That's because they are no longer shell folders. We're going to make them back into shell folders again. So we're going to go back up to our users directory, into Bumble, and each one of these we're going to move. So right click. I won't go through all this because you know how to do it. Location, move. Now this is where this comes in handy. Bumble. We're doing the contacts, so we just click on contacts, select folder, apply, yes. Now if you get, it comes up and says, look, that already exists in the folder, don't copy it. Just skip that. Don't copy any files out of the new folders into the old folders because you might overwrite some data that you don't want to lose. Okay, so click OK. I'll do a couple more. Cookies, has that one got a location tab? No, it doesn't. Okay, desktop, properties, location, move, desktop, select it, apply, yes, done. One more, properties, location, move, Bumble, documents, select, apply, yes. Okay, you do that with all of them and it will relocate all those files. So we go back to Bumbles, which up here, go back to our data partition. You notice those ones that I've copied will now have a location tab. So they are now shell folders. Okay, the next thing to do is to reinitialize the scheduled task so this app data keeps being updated. So we'll go back into Task Scheduler and reinitialize the task. Now it's gone, of course, because the system's been reinstalled, so all the schedule that we did is all gone. So we've got to create a new one. Create task, app data bu global, periodically blah 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 blah. You can do the rest there yourself. Okay. Run it with the highest privileges, triggers. Oh, let's go back to there again. One thing we've got to do, we've got to change that. to administrators. Okay, so that's now going to run as an administrator. Triggers, new, daily, repeat task every hour, and that's about it. Click OK on that. Actions, new, run a task, start a program, wscript.exe. The arguments are, once again here you must put your own shell folder's drive letter. Mine is D, scripts, invisible, .vbs, close quote, space, quote, D, scripts, copy, app, data, global, .cmd. Done. Okay, and we'll just have a look at that, make sure that it's okay. As I said before, the last video, it's much easier to see whether you've made a mistake if you look at it in this part of the screen. That looks good. Okay. Go to conditions, untick all those ones, settings, run task as soon as possible, and that's about it. We don't need any more than that. Okay, that's all done. That's in place. Okay, we'll bring up the File Explorer. Just shrink that down a bit. And I'm going to go to my user directory. I made a change to the copy app data script also. I found that having a common log file was a problem. It caused some conflicts, so I changed the script to create a separate log file for each user. And you'll see that it's already, oh, it may have run. Let's have a look. No. That was this morning. Okay. So we'll go across here and we'll just tick that. Have a look here. Yes, it's running again now. Okay. So that's about all there is to it. That puts it in place. It'll keep your data up to date for you. And you've recovered all of your data. So if you go down to your data area, users, Bumbles, you'll see we have all of our, well, we don't have much here at all. I didn't have any documents to start with. Okay. Okay. Nothing much there because it's a pretty empty PC, this one, unfortunately. No. This one doesn't have any data. I didn't have any data to start with, so it's only for demonstration purposes. Okay, I'll leave you with it there, and I hope you don't have too much trouble. If you do, just leave a comment in the comment section. I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Thank you very much for watching. Have a good day, and if you like the video, please don't forget to hit that like button. I would appreciate it so much. See you later, guys.